Discover Sirmione, the jewel of Lake Garda. Today we travel to northern Italy, to a slender peninsula that stretches into the blue waters of Lake Garda, a place of ancient Roman ruins, fairy tale castles, and healing thermal springs. Join us as we explore Sirmione, a lakeside town where every street is a postcard and every sunset feels like a memory being made. Sirmione is a picturesque town located in the region of Lombardy, in northern Italy. It lies on a narrow peninsula that juts out into the southern end of Lake Garda, the largest lake in Italy, surrounded by sparkling blue water and framed by distant alpine peaks. Sirmione is a place where nature and architecture exist in perfect harmony. The town has a population of around 8,000 people, according to the most recent census. Despite its small size, Sirmione welcomes hundreds of thousands of visitors each year, drawn by its unique geography, ancient landmarks, and peaceful atmosphere. It is part of the province of Brescia and is located about 130 kilometers east of Milan and 40 kilometers west of Verona. The peninsula is only about 4 kilometers long, but it is filled with historical treasures, boutique, hotels, and thermal spas that have attracted visitors since Roman times. Sirmione is famous for its healing hot springs, its romantic castle on the water, and its ruins of a Roman villa perched above the lake. It is also known for its literary and artistic connections, from Catullus, the Roman poet who wrote about its beauty over 2,000 years ago, to 20th century artists and writers who found inspiration in its peaceful shores. Whether you're arriving by boat or crossing the castle bridge by foot, entering Sirmione feels like stepping into another world, one where time slows down and beauty surrounds you at every turn. History of Sirmione. The story of Sirmione stretches back over 2,000 years. Its strategic location on Lake Garda made it a natural choice for settlement, defense, and retreat. The earliest evidence of human presence dates to the Bronze Age. Later, during Roman times, Sirmione became a favored destination for wealthy families who built luxurious villas along the lake. One of the most famous Roman visitors was the poet Gaius Valerius Catullus, who spent time here in the 1st century BC. His verses celebrate the natural beauty and serenity of the area, feelings that still echo in Sirmione today. The ruins of a grand Roman villa known as Grotte di Catullo stand at the northern tip of the peninsula. Though not definitively his home, the site honors Catullus and represents one of the best preserved Roman archaeological sites in northern Italy. In the early Middle Ages, Sirmione became a fortified stronghold. Its position at the edge of the lake made it ideal for controlling trade and movement between the north and south. During the 13th century, the town fell under the rule of the powerful Scaliger family of Verona. They built the magnificent Rocca Scaligera, a castle surrounded by water, complete with towers, battlements, and a drawbridge. The castle served as both a defensive fortress and a residence for the Scaliger lords. Over the centuries, Sirmione changed hands many times. It was ruled by the Venetians, then by the French, the Austrians, and finally became part of a unified Italy in the 19th century. Despite the passage of time and political changes, Sirmione has retained its historical charm. Today, its walls and ruins are not silent. They speak of emperors and poets, soldiers and pilgrims, lovers and travelers, all drawn by the same magic that continues to make Sirmione unforgettable. Curiosities about Sirmione and a castle that rises from the water. The Rocca Scaligera is one of the rare medieval castles in Italy that is almost completely surrounded by water. Its moat connects directly with Lake Garda, making it look like it's floating. Visitors cross a wooden drawbridge to enter, just like they would have in the 13th century. Healing waters beneath your feet. Sirmione is built over natural thermal springs that have been valued for their healing properties since Roman times. The water comes from the bottom of the lake and emerges. Rich in sulfur and minerals today, spas like Aquaria Thermal Spa continue the tradition, offering pools, steam rooms, and wellness treatments overlooking the lake. Catullus never lived in the villa. Although the Grotte di Catullo are named after the poet Catullus, there's no definitive proof he lived there. The name was given centuries later when his writings were rediscovered. Still, the ruins remain a poetic tribute to his legacy and to the timeless inspiration of Sirmione, a town that inspired Maria Callas. In the 1950s, legendary opera singer Maria Callas spent several summers in Sirmione. She lived in a villa near the castle and often walked along the lakefront. Locals still remember her presence, and her name is now part of the town's cultural identity. Lemon groves and olive trees. Thanks to its mild microclimate, Sirmione is home to groves of lemon trees and centuries-old olive trees. The region produces high-quality olive oil, and you can find tasting rooms and farms where the traditions of pressing and preserving are still alive. A lake that changes color. Lake Garda often changes color depending on the time of day and weather. From bright turquoise to deep sapphire, the shifting tones make the lake feel like it's breathing. It's no wonder so many artists and photographers come here looking for light. Main tourist attractions in Sirmione. Sirmione is a town best discovered slowly. Every step reveals something ancient, something beautiful, or something simply peaceful. From castles to caves, from gardens to lakeside views. This little peninsula holds treasures for all the senses. Rocca Scaligera, the Scaligera Castle. The first thing most visitors see is the imposing Rocca Scaligera, built in the 13th century by the Scaliger family of Verona. This perfectly preserved fortress rises directly from the water. You can climb the towers for breathtaking views of Lake Garda or walk the walls that once defended the town against invaders. The moat, the drawbridge, and the stillness of the water below make this castle one of the most photographed in Italy. Grotte di Catullo, the Roman villa ruins. At the very tip of the peninsula lies one of the largest Roman villas in northern Italy, known as the Grotte di Catullo. These ruins date back to the 1st century. AD. Visitors can walk through the stone foundations of ancient rooms, corridors, and baths. The site includes a small museum, and the views from the cliffside terraces are nothing short of poetic. Terme di Sirmione thermal spas. Sirmione has been famous for its thermal waters since Roman times. Today, the tradition continues at the Terme di Sirmione and the Aquaria thermal spa here. Visitors can relax in outdoor pools, saunas, and treatment rooms while looking out over the lake. It's wellness with a view and a connection to centuries of healing tradition. Santa Maria Maggiore Church. This 15th century church is tucked into a quiet part of the historic center. Its modest stone facade hides beautiful frescoes and wooden altars. It's a peaceful place to rest and reflect, far from the busier tourist spots. The lakefront promenade. Sirmione's lakeside paths offer stunning views, shady benches, and perfect photo opportunities. Whether you're walking from the castle to the Roman ruins or simply watching the sunset, the promenade is pure serenity. Jamaica Beach. At the base of the Grotte di Catullo, this rocky beach is known for its flat limestone slabs and crystal-clear waters. It feels untouched, wild, and inviting, perfect for a refreshing swim or an afternoon in the sun. The Old Town Streets. The historic center of Sirmione is full of narrow alleys, flowered balconies, artisan shops, and cafés. It's the kind of place where every corner seems to tell a quiet story, or you'll find gelaterias with lake views and restaurants where local flavors meet traditional recipes. Sirmione is not a place you simply visit. It's a place you feel. In the warmth of stone walls touched by centuries, in the quiet ripple of lake, water under the castle bridge, in the scent of olive trees, the softness of steam rising from a thermal bath, and the golden silence of sunset on Roman ruins. It's a town where time slows, where stories linger in every alley, and history is not a memory, but a presence, where each step connects you to poets, emperors, pilgrims, and lovers who once walked these same stones, whether you come for a day or stay for a season. Sirmione leaves something with you, a sense of peace, a breath of beauty, a reminder that some places are meant not to be rushed, but to be savored. If you enjoyed this journey, share it with someone who would too. Like and follow our channel. Enchanting places to go for more narrated adventures. Through the world's most magical destinations, tell us in the comments. What Italian village, lake, or hidden treasure should we explore next?